So remember a couple weeks ago when we talked about ChatGPT's ad pilot? Back then the story was kind of rough. Sub 1% click-through rates, broken measurement, a $200,000 minimum buy-in that locked out basically every small and mid-sized brand. Well, the update on this one is wild. OpenAI just disclosed that ChatGPT ads have hit $100 million in annualized revenue. And they did it in 6 weeks. 6 weeks from launch to a $100 million run rate. Now, let's be clear, annualized revenue means if you take what they earned over that 6-week window and project it across a full year, it's not 100 million in the bank yet, but as a signal of advertiser demand, that's a massive number for a platform that barely existed 2 months ago. And here's the thing, they're only showing ads to less than 20% of eligible users right now, so the current revenue is running on a fraction of the actual audience. OpenAI says about 85% of free and go tier users are eligible to see ads. They're just not turning the tap on yet. There are now over 600 advertisers on the platform, and fewer than 7% of ads are being rated as low relevance by users, which for an ad product this early is actually a pretty solid quality signal. But the biggest news for most marketers is what's coming this month. Self-serve access is launching in April. That means the $200,000 minimum commitment gone. Any mid-market or growth stage brand will be able to set up campaigns directly without going through a managed sales process. Think about what that means. Right now, ChatGPT has 900 million weekly users, and starting this month, any advertiser can buy their way into that conversation. On top of that, OpenAI is expanding the ad pilot internationally. Canada, Australia, and New Zealand are the first markets outside the US, with more countries planned throughout the year. So yeah, 2 months ago, this looked like a shaky experiment, and now it's a $100 million ad platform opening its doors to everyone. That's a pretty dramatic turnaround. Okay, so next story, and this one flew under the radar for a lot of people because it dropped at Shoptalk a couple weeks ago. But if you're running e-commerce campaigns, this matters. Reddit just launched collection ads, and it also announced a Shopify integration that's currently in alpha. So here's what collection ads actually look like. You lead with a hero lifestyle image, and then below that there's a carousel of shoppable product tiles. It's basically bridging that gap between someone discovering your brand in a Reddit thread and actually buying something. And the early results are solid. Advertisers following best practices with collection ads are seeing an 8% ROAS lift. But the bigger number is what Reddit's dynamic product ads are doing overall. DPAs on Reddit delivered 91% higher return on ad spend year over year in Q4. 91%, that's not a marginal improvement. That's nearly double the return, and there's a great case study here. Liquid IV says that dynamic product ads now account for 33% of their total Reddit revenue, and DPA outperforms their other conversion campaigns on the platform by 40%. Now here's why the Shopify integration matters. Right now, setting up dynamic product ads on Reddit requires manual catalog and pixel configuration. It's not hard, but it's friction. The Shopify integration automates all of that. Catalog setup, pixel implementation, product matching, it handles it for you. It's still in alpha, so it's not available to everyone yet. But once it rolls out, the barrier to running shoppable Reddit ads drops significantly. And there's a broader context here that makes this interesting. Reddit saw a 40% year over year increase in shopping conversations on the platform. And their own data shows that 84% of shoppers feel more confident in purchases after researching products on Reddit. Like, think about that. People are already going to Reddit to figure out what to buy. They're reading real reviews from real people in subreddits. And now Reddit is putting purchase paths right inside that experience. For a long time, Reddit has been this channel that marketers knew was valuable, but didn't really have the tools to monetize properly. Collection ads, DPA improvements, and the Shopify integration are basically Reddit saying, we're ready to be a real commerce platform now.